Ghana, formerly known as the Gold Coast, is located along the west coast of Africa. The country is 238,537 square kilometers in size, with a population of about 25 million. History has it that cocoa was first introduced in Ghana by the Dutch missionaries in the early 19th century, but it wasn't until Teta Kwashi, a native of Osu in Accra, traveled to Fernando Po, now Equatorial Guinea, and returned with a Melanado cocoa pod in 1879 that it began to spread. He established a farm in Akwiapim Mampong in the eastern region, from where enthusiastic farmers brought cocoa pods to plant, which resulted in the spread of cocoa to other parts of the region. Currently there are 6 cocoa growing areas, namely Ashanti, Brong Ahafo, Eastern, Volta, Central and Western regions. The commercialization of cocoa has seen the industry go through an interesting production trend of 36.3 tons in 1891 to a peak of 580,000 tons in 1964 to 1965. The 2 decades spanning from the mid-60s to the mid-80s saw output dropping to an all-time low figure of 158,886 tons in 1983 to 1984, which was just 9% of world production. Then the decade following the mid-80s saw a sturdy rise in production to 309,455 tons in 1994 to 1995. By 2004 to 2005, production had attained 599,318 tons, with Ghana hitting an all-time highest in its cocoa production history of 1,024,553 tons in 2010 to 2011. It is important to understand that the period of decline of the industry was caused mainly by factors such as low-yielding cocoa varieties planted at the time, aged farms. Many of the cocoa trees were coming to the end of their economic productive life. Diseases, mainly the black pod and the swollen shoot virus disease, CSSVD, an infestation of pests, particularly capsids, and the decline in soil fertility. To address these threats, Ghana Cocoa Board, popularly known as Cocobod, the official agency responsible for the cocoa industry in Ghana, charged its research arm, the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana, CRIG, which was established in June 1938 to undertake scientific research to come up with solutions. The institute, a center of excellence, pioneered works in areas such as disease and pest control, and also play a critical role in assisting Cocobod in raising cocoa production, using specially developed nutrients and fertilizers. They also continually carry out research trials on shade tree selection and into various diseases affecting cocoa production. CRIG's bid for solution to the declining cocoa industry in Ghana caused them to research and develop high-yielding low-gestation cocoa varieties in 1972. These varieties developed are also tolerant to the black pod and CSSV diseases, capsid pests,